Mahavastu is a scientific and logical approach to the traditional Vastu Shastra. But here we don't do any renovations or remodeling. And I am a certified practitioner for an alternate healing technique called EFT, that is tapping. We simply tap on certain meridian points and we say some phrases and we do some healing. And another very awesome technology, which is a Hawaiian healing method, it's known as the Ho'oponopono method. It's simply saying some four phrases over and over again. And that really has a very, very marvelous effect on your own self. It really cleanses you. And so I'm into
So
this,
we
and I
want
share my knowledge to people, and then of course I take seminars, workshops, and things, and do one-on-one coaching on law of attraction.
Good. That's good. Nice to hear you.
This is what my retired life is. I'm
Okay.
also an author of a book. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And if I can add a few points, he travels all over the world because he gets a lifelong free journey for all his family being in Air India.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So he's always got wings on him,
Yes.
Both his sons are in America, and they are
Yes.
very software developers with IDFC Bank and some Citibank and so many.
Mm-hmm.
And he's funding my one startup called Ab Kab Tak.
Okay.
That is a wake-up call people keep postponing to
Mm-hmm.
embrace new technological development, which I'm experiencing, that people don't want to give up their traditional ways when the world is changing so fast. So I'm a completely virtual digital person.
Okay.
Less of real estate and more of digital, because I've been studying about webinars, and webinar is a very interesting revolution in our time where millions can attend. In fact, if
Yeah.
you know Obama's story and all, they used Hangouts. We are using the
Yes.
same Hangout of Google, where he
Yeah.
could have an audience of billions of people without it breaking down. Now, an advancement of the Hangout of Google is by this company, which I've been sending you the videos. It's Webinar Jam. Webinar Jam has some enhancements to it. It's a complete system, sales funnel with a CRM system, all integrated with a landing page, the follow-up system, and conversion rates are very high. You can have polls, you can have surveys, question and answers online, live. And there are so many success stories of US people are very value their time very much. So sitting in one place, they don't have to keep traveling to meet people in clubs or events. These are all virtual events, and everybody can come on a video and put their thoughts and understand the proposal, the offer, or whatever it is they're selling, whether it's training or whether it's. So I feel that there is a lot of scope in India because Mr. Modi is interested to develop it digitally, and that will make it possible to serve on various fronts our population needs. So one is that I wanted to personally, knowing you, get you acquainted and familiarized with these things, which we can use even for MCCIA.
Okay.
Now, I have studied deeply all the webinar systems available on the marketplace, and I find Webinar Jam to be ultra class. So what I plan to do is, after today's first preliminary exposure, I wonder whether you've attended webinars and
Yeah,
conducted them.
I do. Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah, I would expect, because you are also international. Sunilji, he
Yeah.
travels all over the world and he's a world-renowned economist. So we are very fortunate. Very
I've
fortunate.
read about him. Yeah.
And in fact, he's also using Facebook and LinkedIn and all these social
Yes.
media.
Very nice.
So you leverage with the kind of audience that interests you. There's your kind of circle in activities and things like that. And it is really a better world, changing world. I feel that I'm handicapped right now. I've gone through a surgery where my leg was amputated because of my diabetes. But I don't feel any limitation. I'm able to do more productive work with this way of working virtually than people who are running around in the traditional fashion, more in real estate. So that, with that said, Anandji, would you tell us what are your future plans and how you intend, if we can merge in with your plans and support all the ideas, because you are also one of the very reputed persons bringing in various. Srikala has come. Yes, that's Srikala,
Hi.
our student.
Hi.
Welcome. Srikala is a very enthusiastic digital student of mine, and she's also learning these laws of attraction daily. We have on Facebook Live. Now, have you done a Facebook Live, Anandji?
Facebook Live? No, I haven't. I haven't tried it.
It is very simple. There's a live button where you have the post, no?
Yes. Yeah, I
You
know.
can click on the
Yes.
live button, you are live, and you can speak to anybody who can join in. They get a notification and then they can put their question answer. It's a very raw version of a webinar. But the beautiful thing about Webinar Jam is that when I'm running a Webinar Jam, I can stream it simultaneously on YouTube, on Google,
Yeah.
as well as on Facebook Live. So I get
Mm-hmm.
multiple audience from everywhere, because it is about
Mm-hmm.
getting more reach, so that you can find the
Mm-hmm.
people who are interested to connect with your activities, and it gets
Mm-hmm.
recorded
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah.
So Facebook Live doesn't give you that much power as much as Webinar Jam gives you when you run it as a Facebook Live
Mm-hmm.
simultaneously, which is running on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So we have bought that package and we are exploring the various advantages. And
Mm-hmm.
I intend, when you come online, I want one of their top class people to have a webinar, because they are more skillful in using all those polls and question answers and recording, so that it becomes worthwhile for later on replaying it. They have something called clone. So once you've
Yeah.
done a webinar, it gets cloned. Clone means
Mm-hmm.
repeatedly 24/7, it keeps on happening, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to really do it.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing, you can inject some more changes or products or speeches or whatever, and it keeps on running without you having to do it automatically.
Mm-hmm.
There are a
Mm-hmm.
lot of artificial intelligence features built in. So
Mm-hmm.
the idea is that it achieves a lot of reach, widest reach, compared to blogs or YouTube videos, plain videos.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing I was also showing you, I've discovered simple methods of making animation in your videos, because
Mm-hmm.
the whole problem today is about getting attention. The scarcities of people's attention, the biggest thing to start with, because there
Mm-hmm.
is we is such a noisy world has become, that people are continuously distracted by so many things, that even if they have promised that you want to come on a hangout or you want to come and meet, you have to postpone, something else comes in between. So to get a
Mm-hmm.
person's engagement is the biggest challenge in marketing or in
Mm-hmm.
whatever we do. So
Mm-hmm.
webinars, they say that if you have a proper headline and agenda and bullet points, what people can expect out of the webinar that they attend,
Mm-hmm.
then they are ready mentally from wholeheartedly to attend when they register. And
Mm-hmm.
therefore, the webinar will not be replayed in an
Mm-hmm.
interactive fashion. So they
Mm-hmm.
make sure that they make their time available to you. And having achieved that some people's time in a committed fashion, achieves your purpose, because if they don't keep the time, you have also lost your system, because you have kept yourself available. That I said 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock I'm ready. We do a lot of preparing about
Mm-hmm.
the content, how we are going to present the content, because the words are very important, copy is very important.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt, and I'm so happy that I was reading you rightly. You being a top-notch industry leader, you would definitely like to have these things spread into your members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yes, very
Am I
true.
right? So
Yes.
that could be my contribution to your organization. And
Mm-hmm.
if you will now share with us what is on your mind, then we can find the places where we can work as a collaboration.
You want to know in this thing the chambers activity or my personal?
At both the levels, I would like to work in your personal interests
Mhm.
also, and along with the chamber also, so that you can
Okay.
contribute to the chamber by creating some new precedents which other past members, genders would now have done. Then
Okay.
I will
Okay.
also bring in Mr. Malhotra, who introduced me to you, because he is
Yes. Yes.
also very enthusiastic about bringing in new changes, because the world is changing. So we got to bring those things for our members.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So can you tell us some?
See, basic. Yeah. I will continue with the chamber activities for some more time.
Yeah.
And as you know, in the chamber, primarily our objective is to work with the industry to resolve their problems and provide them some new initiatives as well as engagements in their profession and business, and we try to do some amount of networking for them, and we provide a lot of information, so dissemination of information, and also we conduct many programs which are I would say for their employees as well as the employers, the our members and all that, and these are all I would say more kind of a professional development programs and all that in the various areas, like the various disciplines of the business, including finance and taxation and HR and manufacturing and all that. So whatever and whichever way we can try to add value to the membership of our members and all that, we take up that initiative, and we try to see that they get something out of their membership and all that. And of course, resolution of their problems is very important, because they face a lot of problems in their operations and all that. at the central as well as the state government also.
Mhm.
We interact on behalf of them to see this to seek the solution for their problems and all that. And on the personal front, yes, I do engage in
Consultants.
various. Yes, I do. I haven't started, but when I leave my job at MCCA, certainly I will engage in some amount of consultancy, some kind of mentoring activities, and I also write for various publications and papers and magazines.
Yeah, I
So
saw your articles in the newspapers.
yeah. So contribute to the newspapers also, and let's see.
So
After
you have
some
lot
time,
of content. Basically, you are a domain expert and you've got a lot of
yeah,
content.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that we should leverage it to share with large population of
Hmm.
industries to grow India forward, take India forward. And
Yes, that,
I also know that you gave your premises for conducting events to many people
yeah,
who can
yes,
hire it.
yeah,
So I was
yeah.
suggesting to Mr. Sunil Chhaya, he is a well-known, reputed, global, really reputed trainer.
Uh-huh.
It's the secret of laws of attraction, which has success been very widely used in America and Western countries like Christy Whitman. She's the
Yeah.
world's greatest celebrity. If you know about her videos on YouTube, I would suggest I'll send you some of her videos. They're awesome. And he is partnered with her in India. He's
Yeah.
certified by her and some other top-notch leaders. Sunilji, can you mention some names
Yeah,
of these people
leaders
who you're
like Bob Proctor, Dr. Joe Itale, and of course, I'm having a talk with Bob Doyle also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I think we could have your venue as one of the things
Oh,
and
yeah, sure.
invite the people who would benefit greatly from this, because ultimately the whole universe is working on energy and thoughts are vibrations, which
Yeah.
is what you want.
Yeah.
So we have enjoyed his sessions and I was thinking to connect you all together and maybe
Yeah.
we could do some more meaningful things.
Sure. Yeah. We can definitely explore it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's a very young, enthusiastic realtor. Shall we do some, give us some information about your properties, activities? Shri, can you hear us? Shri?
yeah, Shikala.
Okay, I don't think she can.
I can't hear you.
Okay, can you introduce yourself and
I
your
am
activities?
Shrikala Gopalan, and what I do is I'm into real estate, and I look after all the three department, that is commercial, residential, and sometimes industrial. And I've been doing this since last 5 years, and now I'm associated with Pankaj, and I'm learning few new things of doing the real estate work, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
So,
Great. Yeah.
Pankaj, we can't hear you.
yes.
No, your voice is breaking.
Breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pankaj, your voice is breaking.
I think there's some issue with this Wi-Fi. Looks like. Hello, Pankaj. There it is. I think he'll come back.
There's some disturbance to hear him.
Yeah.
Chai sir, can you hear him? No, I can't hear Pankaj.
No,
He's
Pankaj
gone.
is no, he's not here right with us. I think he's trying to come back. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. So how are you?
I'm fine, very fine. So you're practicing the processes or not in a committed manner?
I've not met for many days. Today I'm going to meet him.
Okay.
We wanted to discuss few things. And I was not on Hangout also for few days.
Yeah.
Did you celebrate Onam?
I only send the best wishes to people.
Yeah. I had a lot of guests that day for food.
Okay.
And they left like after 2 days. Then I could not contact anybody. I was so busy.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's great. So
Then I spoke to
you
Pankaj
enjoyed
and
your
he
Onam,
said,
right?
okay, come back.
You enjoyed your
Sorry?
Onam. You enjoyed your Onam.
Yes, yes, I did. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I did.
very nice.
You must have seen my pics.
Yes, yes, yes. I've seen them on Facebook. Anandji.
Yeah, Boli. Yes.
Yeah. So Mr. Pankaj, I think he was trying. I think he's trying to come back.
Yeah.
So what we were discussing about is the venue, and have some workshop or a seminar at your venue. So
Yeah.
we can always, along with Pankaj, he can always talk to you, and we can work out some date and some convenient available time,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that
Yes. Yes.
before we have a workshop or seminar, we can, if it is possible, to have another session, that we know what exactly we are going to have in the workshop.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it will be easy for us to invite people who can enjoy the workshop and the seminar. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
And I would,
Yes. We can. Yes. We can always discuss and
yes,
prepare the outline and then
correct.
take it further.
Yeah, and I would really appreciate if you would be
Yeah.
there for the first workshop, at least that we ultimately decide on.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
we'll fix up some such date only, so that when you are really available.
Yeah. Yeah. It will work out. Yes.
Yeah. I think, let me see.
I think Pankaj is not able to connect.
It looks like, yeah. So if you are able to talk to him on phone, speak to him. Yes.
I'll just try.
Just see, ask him.
Let me check.
Or at least if we can talk to Anandji from his phone, so that. I don't know. Anandji, I think we last Pankaj to call you back and speak to you.
Sure. Yes.
I
Yes.
think
I think that would be
he's not.
better.
Yeah, he's not able
Yeah.
to. He's not able to join in. I think
Yeah.
he has some
Okay.
Wi-Fi issues. Looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we will do it some other time.
Yeah.
And I have some other engagement also, so
I
I
know.
think
I
we'll do it.
understand.
Yeah.
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 And it was really great talking to you, sir. We really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
My pleasure talking to you also.
Yeah.
Talking to you both.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
See you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Yes. You too. Yeah.
See. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So I think.
I spoke to him. Yeah, his internet got disconnected. So I think right now his father is there with the
I see.
phone or something. So
Yeah.
he said I'll record it and I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah, and then I'll also talk to him. I'll say I'll tell him that he can
Yeah,
always speak back to Mr. Anand,
correct.
so that he gives his concluding things, whatever he has to talk, whatever he has to say, because it got
Yeah.
disconnected suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly he got
Because
disconnected. Yeah,